All right, guys, welcome in week number 1 of the Twisted Wrench Racing Legend Car Series. And we got the drivers out here ready to go tonight. Taking a look at the results from practice. Maverick laying down the number 1 time there. JB, Axel, Kevin Lee, and Titan going to round out your top 5 in practice. We do have heat races for these guys, but let's jump over and take a look at qualifying. Qualifying, your number 1 driver, Kevin Lee, out there tonight for Twisted Wrench Racing, our title sponsor. JB in that 2 spot, Axel, Titan, Gunner, Lee, Anthony Monroe, Connor Haddock, Isaac, and Ty Hamilton going to be in your top 10 in qualifying. Heat number 1 went like this. Kevin Lee in that number 1 spot, taking the win in heat number 1. First heat race of the season. Titan in 2, Hamilton in 3, Monroe in 4, Frank the Tank in 5, and Steven back in the 6th spot. Heat number 2, your winner going to be JB. Connor going to finish 2nd. Gunner, Logan Ace, and John Wayne round out your top 5. In heat number 3, looks like Isaac and Lee, Axel, Rowdy, and Hunter are in heat number 3. Isaac going to take the win there in that heat. All right. That wraps up your heat races, your qualifying, and your practice look at. We got the race info up for you guys. We are ready to go. We are racing at Stafford tonight. Temperature 73 degrees, clear, 1 mile an hour winds. A big thanks again to Twisted Wrench Racing for being the title sponsor of tonight's racing series. All right, as we take a look at the grid, Kevin Lee in that number 1 spot. JB going to be back there in the 2. Isaac going to be in the 3, Titan in the 4, Connor in the 5, Lee in the 6, Ty going to be in the 7, Gunner in the 8, Axel going to be back there in that number 9 spot, Anthony Monroe going to be in the 10, Logan Ace in the 11, Rowdy back there in the 13 spot, or excuse me, 12. 13 going to be Frank the Tank, John Wayne the 14, Hunter going to be 15, and Steven going to be in that 16 spot here tonight. All right. The drivers are set and ready to go. We're going to get you guys over to the track. All right, guys, the boys are ready to go. We're getting ready to go. Green flag right now. Kevin Lee, your race leader out here tonight. We'll see what he can do. Notable guys in the back, yeah, Frank the Tank. He's normally pretty quick in these Legend cars. The 33 machine going to start way in the back of the field here tonight. Anthony Monroe also a notable guy, the Asphalt Cowboy. Going to be back there in that number 10 spot. And Hamilton, we'll see what he can do here tonight. We got Legend cars all over the field here tonight. JB, Kevin Lee, front row. It's Stafford. It's week 1. Let's go. Good start here from your leaders. Kevin Lee going to take that inside lane, and he's going to hold it. JB going to be on the outside right now. JB currently in that number 2 spot. The 33 of Isaac going to be in the 3. Connor Haddock. Haddock racing out here tonight, currently in the 4 spot. Hamilton, Titan, and Lee going to round out your top 7. JB still great battle up front right now. Kevin Lee, your race leader. Not sure why it's showing them all lap down. I do not know. I apologize, but I have no idea. JB right now still your race leader out front. Kevin Lee in that number 2 spot. As you see the cars flashing there, Isaac, Connor, and Ty. And it looks like it cleaned itself up. It's lap 3 now in the books. Kevin Lee still your leader. Connor in that 2 spot. Isaac, Hamilton, Lee, Titan, Monroe going to round out your top 7. Frank the Tank a little bit swirly, and you saw JB there, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't watch that as we were going through the reload there, JB going up and off the track here. Great battle. This gets a little loose coming out of the corner. And boy, does he do a great job at saving it. Fantastic job of saving that thing right now. Up front still, it's Kevin Lee. Connor in that 2 spot. Isaac, Hamilton, and Lee going to round out your top 5. He was able to get right back up there, no problem. For the 48 in the books. Kevin Lee still your race leader. Hunter a little bit further back there, currently in the 15 spot in the 48 Lowe's machine. John Wayne, the 12 right now, racing his way up through the field. Frank the Tank, there's JB still working his way up after that early crash. Logan Ace Motorsports, haven't said his name too much tonight. We'll see what he can do. He's currently in the number 10 spot. Rowdy Bill Smith now currently in the 777. Anthony Monroe now also your hard charger at the moment, up 3 spots. Good racing so far. Good clean racing here in the Twisted Wrench Racing Legend Car Series. Kevin Lee out front here. He is the house driver for Twisted Wrench Racing. Doing a fine job right now. Connor Haddock in that number 2 spot, the owner and operator of Haddock Motorsports. If you haven't checked them out, man, be sure to do that. Isaac currently in that 3 spot, and Lee doing his thing. Titan and Monroe, the owner and operator of Outlaw Graphics. Anthony Monroe currently rolling the Asphalt Cowboy in 6th spot. 7 of the 48 in the books here at Stafford, week number 1. We got 18 races to go after this. And Kevin Lee doing what Kevin Lee normally does, and that is dominate the race. And we're seeing it right now. Isaac getting the pressure put onto him by Connor Haddock. Let's jump into cockpit with Connor Haddock. Caution out as soon as we do that. How about that? Caution back out on the racetrack here. It looks like we've got a few cars tangled up. We'll see what happens here. Looks like we just got a little fender bender there. The 777 gets into the backside of Axel, and well, the rest is history. So how about that? Kevin Lee, still your race leader, as we'll jet you guys through the caution laps here. So Kevin Lee out front. Isaac going to be in that 2 spot. Haddock going to be in the 3. Lee, Titan, and Monroe going to round out your top 6 so far, as we are going to be 10 of 48 next time by. First caution of the night. Not a bad one. Accidents happen. We got some good green flag racing there. But Kevin Lee doing what Kevin Lee does. The lights are off the pace car, so that means we're going to go green this time by. Kevin Lee looks in the rearview mirror, and what does he see? A whole lot of Connor Haddock right behind him. This should be an awesome restart here. Drivers are set. Here we go. Kevin Lee, good start there. He's going to maintain that lead. Isaac going to be in that 2 spot. Connor Haddock going to drop back to 3rd. The high line does suck here. Yes, it's a 1-lane kind of track, but mistakes happen. They definitely do. You can capitalize on it like you're seeing right now. Isaac now going to look to the inside of the 22. We may have a new race leader. The 17 now looking fantastic, and he will take this lead, and he'll lead that lap. Isaiah Garcia now up in the number 1 spot. Kevin Lee in the 2. Connor Haddock now looking to the inside of the 22, and look now. JB back in the mix. We saw him go off the track earlier. He's now back up to the 4 spot. Titan and Gunner, and Logan A is going to round out your top 7. As it looks like cautions do breed cautions. And we have another one out right now. But they're staying green. Yeah, it looks like they're going to keep it green here. There was no yellow flag thrown for that accident. Wow. Isaac's still going to be your race leader here. And it looks like the yellow will come out. So Kevin Lee still going to be the man, the myth, the legend. Currently in that number 2 spot. Connor Haddock, the 88 machine. JB currently back there. Logan Ace. John Wayne. Rowdy. He's doing some things here tonight, man. He's got a fast car. I think he's got a chance to get up here. 14 of the 48 in the books as we're under caution number 2. Hamilton. Another legend car driver in real life. We got a few legend car drivers out here, man. So good to have the driver's car combination working for all these guys out here. Hunter, another good driver, the 48 Lowe's machine. Frank the Tank, like I said, not really going for him right now, but he is up 1 spot. Hard charger, you're asking. That's John Wayne. The orange grape number 12 machine. John Wayne's up 6 spots from the start of this race, and he is looking good at the moment. Intervals right now, best time on the track was a 22.31. And then we also had some 22.29s out there. So guys are really getting after it here under these lap times. So Isaac now going to be your race leader still in that 33 machine. Kevin Lee on the outside in that 22 Twisted Wrench Racing Legend machine. Connor Haddock, ready to go. Can we get a good restart here from the top 4? Put a blanket on him. Grandma's quilt, why not? Good start there. Isaac knew he had to get out. Connor Haddock now right up to the back bumper. Yep, there's Nerf bars for a reason. You don't necessarily need to use them, but they're there just in case. 3 wide right now, but we got a big wreck in the back, and it looks like it will bring out another yellow. As we saw some great racing here between your leaders, Isaac, JB, and Kevin Lee. And we're still green. Back to the line. JB now to the inside of the 22. Connor Haddock now got his hands full. Titan now looking to the inside. The 3 green machine, the Hawk. Coming up through the field here. Look at him go. Gunner going to go right there with him. They're going to touch. Gunner going to go to the inside. He's going to bump Haddock up the track. Haddock now going to come back down the track. Give him a piece of his own medicine. Watch this. Oh, yeah. Get him up there. Oh, bad news for Connor Haddock as he goes in there and gives the old bumper back to Gunner. Unfortunately for Connor Haddock, it looks like he took the rough end of that one. Oh, guys are still bumping under caution. Gunner went back after him there. Wow, we have drivers already. It's week 1, folks. We got 18 more weeks of this. This is going to be phenomenal. All right, well, that brings out our yellow. We've seen what caused the yellow. Isaac doesn't care. He's in the lead. JB's like, hey, I went off the track, went back to 15th. Now I'm back up to 2nd. Titan and Kevin Lee going to round out your top 4, and you throw in Hamilton, who's not having a bad race, but he's not having a great race. He's up 2 spots. Logan Ace up 5 spots. Rowdy up 5 spots. Hunter up 7. So a little bit more speed, it seems like, from the middle of the pack here tonight, but we'll see what happens. This is week number 1. It is Stafford. Next week, these boys will be taking on South Boston. I believe we got a 60-lap showdown there, so the weeks are going to tick off pretty quick, but they seem like they take forever, but it's going to make for an amazing championship series. All right, Isaac still out front right now. That's 17 machine, or 33 on his car, 17 on our screen. JB and the boys going to go down there and try to cool off them tires, you know what I mean? Little tricks of the trade that you learn in iRacing. It's unbelievable. So it does look like the lights are going to stay on the pace car as we have drivers in the pit after that. Quick breakdown. Isaac still your leader. JB in that 2 spot. And how about Titan? Good run from him tonight, man. We saw the little incident happen between him and Connor, but hey, he was able to get around him. I think it's Gunner that's got to worry about it. So lights off the pace car. We're 22 of the 48 here in the Twisted Wrench Racing Legend Car Series. Big thanks again to all those guys over there, man. We appreciate you guys coming on board, supporting our series, supporting our league, and essentially giving these boys a place to race for some pretty nice purse money. I ain't going to lie. It's really nice. Oh, big wreck there. It looks like, oh no, is that Hamilton? Hamilton goes to the inside of the track, and he is knocked out right now. Isaac still going to be your race leader. JB, Kevin Lee, and Titan going to round out your top 4. Now here comes Rowdy. And we have another caution on the track. All right, let's go back and take a look at what happened to Hamilton here. It looks like maybe got to the backside of either Gunner. All right, let's take a look here. Looks like he gets in the backside of Axel. Boom, hits him. And yeah, you know, it never works out so much for the guy that actually hits the guy. But hey, you know what they say. We'll be all right. We'll get him through it. All right, good stuff right there. Hamilton's going to get back onto the track, and caution is going to come back out again. And we'll see what these guys can get lined up this time. I got a feeling it's going to be a good restart. What do you think? I really do. So caution back out on the speedway again. Correct. And it looks like we're back to them guys getting back up to speed there as we are now waiting Isaac, JB, Kevin Lee.
Really bad.
And they are blinking right now. Isaac right now, JB now trying to get back caught up to the pace car here. We do have some blinkers out there. Yes, we do. Isaac right now getting ready to go back around. Let's jump into cockpit here with Kevin Lee. Take a look at what he's seeing inside his rig. Doing a little dirt track racing. Why not, right?
Hey, tighten that pedal on the right. That's the gas pedal. Hit it next time.
There you go. You hear Hamilton giving a little in-car information right there. That was from Hamilton, letting Titan know, hey, there's the gas pedal. Why don't you hit it? Gotta love the in-car audio. Love it. All right. Isaac, can he hang on? Kevin Lee right behind him. We saw what happened when that bumper connects with the rear bumper. It's never a good thing. 3 wide almost for a second. Oh, no. Kevin Lee got into a spot that he shouldn't have. And he's going to back out. Good save there from the 22 machine. Isaac out front. JB, Kevin Lee, and Rowdy. They're your top 3. Connor Haddock now looking to dip back there. There's Logan Ace creeping his way up to the front. Number 6 machine, the Heat Wave. 48 now. Hunter's going to go for a ride to the inside of the track, and Hunter is off the track. Well, looks like it's going to, no, we're going to stay green. JB, Kevin Lee, and Isaac. They're your top 3 as we're starting to single file them out. Anthony Monroe now working his way up there. Here comes the pack dig, and Anthony Monroe looking to the outside of the 6. That's the Heat Wave. Logan Ace out of Italy, the Ace Motorsports owner and operator. Driving the Heat Wave. He's got Connor Haddock right behind him. Great battle here brewing. 5th place up for grabs. Who wants it? JB currently still your race leader up front, not missing anything there. Kevin Lee in that 2 spot, Isaac in the 3. Watching the battle brewing right here. Good side-by-side racing. That's what we love to see, man. Can you do it without crashing? And we're seeing it right now. Connor Haddock on the outside of the 6. Look at he's going to go way down on the bottom of the track. Get plenty of room for the 88 on top. Not going to crush him up into the wall. And we got a wreck. Not sure what just happened there, but I did see our leaders get involved there. Big pile up. Isaac involved. That was your race leader as we were watching the battle for 6th place back there. What just happened here? Looks like we're running. Oh, no. Kevin Lee comes down in front of Titan. Oh, man. Big mess of cars. And, oh, man. Look, he went straight monster jam on that guy. Holy heck. All right, let's go back and take a look at this from Axel's point of view here, because we pause this here for station identification. Now, let's go to the chopper. Let's go to the blimp cam. That's a little too high. Let's go to Far Chase. And let's go to Titan here. All right, let's take a look at what happened here as we go in ultra slow mode here. Taking a look at the drivers here. It looks like Titan's now working his way. He sees, hey, I'm going to try to go down through here. And Kevin Lee just drops down in front of him. Oh, no, big mistake from the 22 machine, as it don't only cost him, but it also cost Isaac. Oh, man, that's rough. Tough. You hate to see it. Titan makes his way through it. Rowdy looks like he's coming through it, and then you look at the carnage behind him, and it's mayhem. Cars flying everywhere, upside down. I do believe at one point there is somebody who goes straight monster jam back here. Isaac's going to go up and over cars. Wow. Big crash here with 18 to go. Your big dogs, leaders up front, hurting this one. I guess if there's going to be a big one in legend cars, that was it. JB don't mind. JB don't mind at all. He says he's getting back up to the pace car here. He's like, hey, you know what? You guys back there racing like that is going to give me the win. Right now, JB out front in that 16 machine. So Titan going to get back up to that number 2 spot. And how about Rowdy, folks? I told you a few laps ago. I said this guy might be the one to keep an eye on. And sure as heck, up 9 spots to 777 of Rowdy Bill Smith. Looking good. Even though he's blinking, we got to get that internet connection a little bit stronger for old Rowdy. But hey, happy he's here. All right, well, not the news that everybody wanted. Kevin Lee in the pits, 16 to go. Lee in the pits. Isaac in the pits. Some of the faster legend cars currently in the pits. JB might have one here. JB might be walking away with one. 15 to go as we still have the lights on the pace cars. We have vehicles getting serviced on pit road. Wow. Who saw that one coming? Big mistake from the 22, though. Kevin Lee dropped his car right in front of the 3, not clear. And unfortunately for Kevin Lee, now he's back in the 14 spot. But I will tell you this, one race will not make or break you in this series. It will not. We have 18 races to go, folks. But you know who wants race number 1? JB. That's who. Titan wouldn't mind sliding up there. Rowdy. And Ace. All these drivers right now looking for a home. Looking for a place. Just looking for a spot to get a race week number 1 victory. JB's got to hold them off, though. 14 to go here at Stafford. Week number 1 of the Twisted Wrench Racing Legend Car Series. And let me tell you, it has not disappointed. The first 10 laps started off crystal clear, beautiful racing, and then we've had caution, breed cautions. Let's see what we got here in store for the next 14 laps. Here we go, JB. It's on you, buddy. Great start from your leader, Titan and Rowdy. Going to look for the outside. Connor Haddock going to go to the... Oh, he's going to go in the middle. Nice. Great racing action all across the board. 3 wide. Oh, man, that was close right there. We're still doing it. Axel now, Gunner and the boys now. They got a little bit of damage here. 3 and 4 wide back there for a second. Kevin Lee now getting in the mix here. And he's going to find out. Wow, big wreck right there. The 48 of not Jimmy Johnson. That would be Hunter. Oh, my goodness. Wow, big mess. I thought we just had the big one, but yeah, I guess you can have 2 big ones in one race. Let's see exactly what caused this wreck here. It looks like Anthony Monroe was involved, but not quite sure what happened here. So it looks like... Yeah, let's go pause it there. It does look like Monroe maybe gets loose here. Let's go to the... let's go to the far chase cam here if we can get you guys there, please. Of course, it's not going to get us there. I'm not sure what happened, though. It does look like he gets loose coming off the corner. If you go right here, the 82 gets loose and then tries to correct it, and then, boom, just slides the back end up into Axel. Yikes. Yeah, we can go to this cam here and take a look here. That's rough. You hate to see that, man. We got cars flying upside down and craziness, so... Yep, it looks like he just made contact with him there, so big mistake again by the 82 machine. But, hey, it's week 1. There's some jitterbugs out there. And these guys are getting the jitters right now out of their system. All right, 12 to go as we're back under caution here. JB doesn't mind. Rowdy, Connor. How about the Connor Haddock, folks? Up to the number 3 spot in a legend car? Okay, all right. Rowdy currently in that number 2 spot. Not surprised, but he is up 10 spots. So he had speed in practice. He had speed in qualifying, speed in the heat races. So why can't he finish in the top 3? As we're going to go green with about 9 to go as we're waiting on cars to come out of pit road. 1 lap down would be Hamilton. Yes, sir. Hamilton is 1 lap down. He was a contender early in this race, man. Looked good in the heat. Looked good in practice. These guys were working on some stuff, and unfortunately, we saw what happened to his machine. So a lot of racing, though. 18 more weeks of legend cars, so anything can happen. Now, I tell you what needs to happen is Rowdy's internet. Oh, boy, I hope he keeps it maintained here, man. I'd love to see him finish in the top 3, especially being the hard charger. That's great stuff. Rowdy currently in that number 2 spot, going down there, getting some tires and pulling up in front of Connor. Connor gave him a bump. 8 to go. Here we go. Lights off the pace car, safety vehicle, whatever you want to call it. Here we go. JB, let's go. Oh, big contact there. Rowdy gave him a nudge. Holy heck, that was crazy. Connor Haddock now going to look to the inside. Haddock going to take that number 2 spot, and here comes Logan Ace. Ace now working his way up. 7 to go. Big wreck in the back. Oh, man. Big wreck again. We've had 3 big ones. Kevin Lee involved in this. It has not been the 22's night here. What is happening right here? Let's pause it. Slow-mo here, folks. We are watching. We are learning. I don't see it yet. Oh, it looks like the 12 got hit. And, oh, victim, Kevin Lee. Oh, man. Did the 12 get hit in the back or did he just lose it? Let's go and take a look here. Let's go back to the chase cam here. Let's go to 12 here, folks. Can we get camera angle 12, please? All righty. Let's take a look at what happened here. So the 12 looks like he's just cruising along. Does he get contact? I think he just loses it. Yeah, he just lost it. And unfortunately, he lost it at a very, very bad place at a very bad time. Let's go back and make sure. So you can see there was never no contact here. He just loses it. And then he's going up. And then 33 kind of helps him. And I don't know. That's rough. You hate to see it. Oh, man. And these guys are equipped with one fast repair, but after 2 or 3 wrecks, your fast repair is kind of cooked. And, wow, big mistake there. But, hey, it happens. It's a part of racing, and we move on. And here we go. JB now coming to the flag. 6 to go, and it does look like there is going to be a yellow. Yellow is out. They're getting down to the pace car here. Big mistakes there. John Wayne was having such a good race too, man. He was up there. So tough break for the 12 machine and tough break for a lot of these guys, man. A lot of fast guys in this race, but a lot of people have talked about this track and car combination not really ideal for legend cars, which, I mean, you're seeing it. A lot of these legend car drivers, some of them in the back struggling. A lot of people struggling. It's just not the legend car drivers. You have a little bit of everybody here. All right, so right now, JB, Connor Haddock, and Logan Ace in the top 3 here, consistently moving their way up. Rowdy, again, in that number 4 spot. Your hard charger at this particular moment was Logan Ace, currently up 9 spots from where he started this race. Out of Italy, Ace Motorsports, the Heat Wave, number 6 machine. Looking smooth. 4 to go here. Can JB hang on? It's not going to be easy. Connor Haddock never makes it easy. If you've raced with Connor Haddock, you know Connor Haddock does not give out any freebies. All right, lights off. Turn on the radio. It's time to go. We'll zip you guys around to the front line, and we'll let them loose. 3 to go here. Stafford, week number 1. Who wants to be the winner? Who wants the points lead? Who wants to head to Sobo saying, hey, I won race 1? Good start there. JB, Connor Haddock, and Rowdy now. Rowdy now blinks out. Again, big blink from Rowdy as he was there, then disappeared. Oh, big hit there. Oh, man, what a move. Logan Ace had to dodge that. That was incredible. Watch this. Connor Haddock gets completely loose. Let's jump in the cockpit here. Connor Haddock in that 88 now gets loose. Riding with Logan Ace. This is how you can control a legend car. Sees the accident. Knows it's not going to be good. Applies a little bit of brake. Oh, man, that could have been a lot worse. But how about the save from all of those guys, man? Great work from every one of them to save it. So JB, race leader, Rowdy, and Connor Haddock back to the 3 spot. And big wreck in the back. We got more turnaround as the checkered flag is out. As they're racing, white flag is out. JB coming around. Looks like he's going to take the win. The checkered flag is out. Rowdy in the 2 spot holding off Connor. It will be JB for the win. Rowdy going to finish 2nd. How about Connor Haddock and Logan Ace going to round out your top 4? Gunner, Frank the Tank in the 6th spot. I told you pre-race, he was one to watch. Hunter back in the 7th spot. John Wayne in the 8th. Monroe in the 9th. Kevin Lee in the 10. Just barely in the top 10, but he made it. Isaac in the 11, one of your leaders early in this race. Hamilton struggled back in the 12th spot. Lee again in the 13th. Titan in the 13th spot. Axel 15. So, man, what a crazy finish to this race. And how about JB getting it done here? The Twisted Wrench Racing week number 1 winner at Stafford Motor Speedway. It's the young man in the 16. Congratulations. We look forward to seeing everybody next week. The Legend cars are back. It's going to be 75 laps at South Boston. Mark your calendars. Ready to go. 75 laps. South Boston, week number 2. Congratulations to JB and the entire team over there. And big thanks again to Twisted Wrench Racing for being the title sponsor of the Legend Car Series. I'll see you guys next week. Congratulations again, JB.